Joining me in the studio, stars of the show, Kenny versus Spenny. We have Kenny and Spenny. Welcome.
Hello, I am Kenny.
I'm Spenny. Why are you yelling? We have a microphone right in front of your head.
Oh, because I just wanted to make sure it picks it up clearly and stuff. Okay. And plus, that you guys were talking before, so I wanted to know we were starting.
You know what Spenny clearly picks up?
What?
Trannies.
Pardon?
Trannies.
Trannies. Is that true? Did you actually have sex with a tranny on TV?
I've commented about it on my website, and I've refused public comment, and I'm going to continue with that.
Yes, he did. About 50 times.
50 times?
Yeah.
So, how is it when you've got yourselves doing all these embarrassing stunts and then the punishments and all that, and then people are asking about it? Does it get under your skin?
Bore me to tears? Yes, it does. Yes, it's very boring to hear the same questions over and over and over again. I'm grateful that people watch the show, but I'm not going to lie to you. It's horribly boring. Kenneth, do you feel the same way?
People have a tendency to ask the same questions, you know, like, is your show real? Are you guys really friends? Was Spenny a Down syndrome shaven gorilla? Stuff like that. But,
can't tell you how much I get that one. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but, you know, whatever. It's the price of fame, brah.
So, were you guys friends before? How did the show come to be? I'm not going to ask you if you were friends or if you are still friends.
We were
how did it come together?
Friends.
Like,
we were only friends before.
Yeah.
The show has basically destroyed our friendship, I think. But I think it'll recover in the years to come. But it's impossible to have a creative partnership, especially
Spenny's
a show that engenders.
Spenny's a grump. He really is who he is in the show. You know, he's angry. He's antisocial. I
haven't disagreed yet.
Has a tendency to, you know, have a couple of rounds. Let's just say.
Now, were you like that before, or has the show really just been taxing on you?
He got so much worse. But go ahead.
I love when you answer questions that are directed at me. No, I'm a bit grumpy, and I'm one of those people that, you know, the existential reality of existence scares the hell out of me, and it makes me neurotic and insane sometimes.
So
why did you've got a psychopath weirdo like him in your life?
Thank you.
And it's televised nationally. It puts some stress on the emotional side of life.
Well, why did you agree to do it?
Because I think the show's funny.
Oh,
I love the show. I hate doing it.
He's a greedy Jew that wants money, and that's why he did it. He does it for money. I'm on the other hand, not as greedy.
Oh, no.
I had a lot more fun in the show. I was hoping it would be way more fun, but you know, it's tough living, you know, with that guy, you know, every year. Yeah, it's tough. It's very tough living with Spenny.
Well, you said in the beginning you were really held back by the CBC and then moved on. I was reading that in the Star. So did you have a lot of ideas you brought to the table that they just said, no, we're not going to do that?
Well, not really, because, you know, we understood the medium we were on. And, you know, look, they gave us 26 episodes. We hadn't done, you know, dick all. All of a sudden,
we made a movie and some shorts.
Yeah, but all of a sudden, like, they give us 26 episodes. We have to shoot them in a row. That's probably the largest order in the history of CBC. They just douched Tom Green. Tom Green had a pilot there, or they were going to pick up his show, and they didn't do it. And then all of a sudden, he's on the cover of Rolling Stone, and Spenny and I were the next guys in line that had like a decent pilot that we had shot in LA for USA Network, which didn't get picked up. So,
and we love Tom Green, by the way, and I think he is owed a lot in terms of Jackass, Kenny versus Spenny, and certainly a lot of what's become reality comedy. He really was a groundbreaker.
You know, you're saying groundbreaking, and I agree with what you're saying exactly with the whole Jackass thing, especially. But Kenny versus Spenny, I never put it in that category of show. It never was. And I said this on air, and after I said it, a lot of people were like, "That was really funny," but I was serious. I think that Kenny versus Spenny is a metaphor of life. It really is, and in life, people will try and rip you off and they'll try and cheat, and they don't always get punished for it. Sometimes they win, and the person who tries to follow the rules and do things straight ends up getting screwed over. You hear that very often.
Is that a metaphor or a simile?
No, it's something like that.
Yeah, but you know what? It's the guy who's trying to do you try it straight and is a moralist is a wiener. You know what I mean? Like, there's people that can do that well and do it nicely. But I don't think Spenny falls into the good person category. You know, he's angry, neurotic, paranoid.
Well,
like those aren't traits of somebody who's a good person. You know, I'm fun loving, I'm happy, I like life, I like myself. Spenny's kind of the opposite.
Kenny's actually touching himself while he's describing himself. It's really
There's probably other people listening touching themselves.
Yeah, I love myself. Why I don't like myself? At least I like myself. Spenny doesn't like himself.
Or you.
Yeah, or me, or anybody, or black people, or any immigrants, or anyone. You know, that's him.
There we go.
I love everybody. You know, so
you love everybody.
Yes.
So what is the
Train 48? You like that?
What?
He loves Train 48, I guess.
No comment. I hear Train 49's coming out.
Anyways,
Spenny's done a lot of 69s on trains, haven't you, Spencer?
I don't think so.
I think you have. Well, anyways, what was the question? I'm sorry. What was the question?
Sorry. The finale.
Oh, it's about a metaphor for. Yeah, look, I think we're the antithesis of Canadian television. It was a show that glorified the cheater. You know,
to some people.
That's all Canadian traits are very moralistic in a sense, and we totally went against that. And we don't do political comedy jokes and stuff like that, which was a long-standing attribute of Canadian comedy. And the other thing was we're both Jews, and we're probably the only Jews that had a TV show for 15 years. On a country built on SCTV and Wayne and Schuster. Not that they were that good, but I
almost wish we were videotaping it because the whole time you're talking, Spenny's just shaking his head in disgust.
It's pretty unbelievable.
Why? What, you were disagree?
Yes, I do disagree.
Okay, then make a point.
There's a lot of Jewish television shows.
Tell me one Jewish comedy besides ours that's been on TV in the past 10 years.
What's the CBC show about the Jewish girl? What's it called? Yeah, Being Erica.
Well, that just started like a year ago. We've been on we've been on for like years.
Anyways.
So the finale.
He's right about everything. I forget. Every so often I forget. He's absolutely right about everything.
Is Being Erica a comedy?
It's kind of a comedy. It's kind of like a
dramedy?
Yeah, sort of like that.
Okay.
Kind of like an Ally McBeal.
And is her being a Hebe an important thing in the show? Or
yes.
Okay.